Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. The honors unto the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well amongst the elect. And blessings and salutations unto the elect Akim, the true brothers that are teaching throughout the four winds. As I have here the book of Isaiah, the 60th chapter. But in that chapter goes in on how when the kingdom of heaven is officially established, okay, once America is destroyed, it tells how the kingdom of heaven will be, how these strangers will be. The strangers are the actual heathens outside of the nation of Israel. You know, the Gooks, okay, you have the Africans, these so-called white people, okay, all true heathens. All these true heathen nations will be serving us in the kingdom of heaven, you know. But before that, I want to grab this scripture here in the book of 1 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter. It says, 1 Corinthians 2:9. It says, "But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things that Yahweh hath prepared for them that love him." Right? That's his elect. Okay? Those the elect of Israel, the Negroes, the Latinos, and Native Americans. Because the kingdom is far beyond the human mind. You know? That's why a lot of people in this life they don't see that. You know, they don't want better. They don't want their own kingdom. They don't want their own establishment. Okay, they don't want their own heaven. You know? Because right now, this is the so-called white man's heaven. And this is our hell as Israelites. Okay, but the things that you see that these Edomites have, these so-called white people have, they have luxurious homes. Right? They have all the heart could wish. According to the book of Psalms, they have all the heart could wish, man. But that's nothing compared to what the Most High have prepared for them that love him, which is the elect, okay? The men that are grinding for the Lord, man. With all their heart and all their soul, with their whole heart, as the scripture saith. Those that are grinding for the Lord, man. It says, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart, which we know that heart is synonymous with the mind, right? In the Hebrew, heart is lab, being the mind. Neither have to enter into the mind of man. All right? The things that the Most High have prepared for those that love him. You know? So, hey, that's why that's one of the reasons why we go so hard in the paint, man. For Yahweh Bashim Hawashai, man. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get into this Isaiah. I'm just gonna get some of this. Start from a good point. Alright, this is really it's the entire chapter. But I'm just gonna bring I'm gonna start from the 9th verse. Alright, this is Isaiah 60 verse 9. It says, "Surely the isles shall wait for thee, or wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. And thy son and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I have smote thee, but in my favor I have had mercy on thee." All right, so these other nations are going to be paying tribute. This is what this chapter is about, okay? They're going to be in subjection. The Most High is going to put everything back in order, you know? You know what I'm saying? Where they tax us, okay? You have to render unto Caesar. They're going to have to pay the things that they owe, man. They're going to have to pay tribute. I believe in the 2nd chapter of Isaiah, it says that these nations are gonna flow unto us. They're gonna flow unto us. They're gonna pay us tribute. They're gonna pay their tithes, man. you know. Um, let's see. Verse 11, it says, "Therefore thy gates shall be open continually; they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted." Okay, and that's just gonna be what it is, man. It's not coming out of my own mouth. This is out of the scripture, man. Right, which is going to be true. The Most High said they're gonna in the book of Revelation, he had it written that the things that we're gonna render unto them double, man. So, hey, man, the scripture speaks for itself. It says, "For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish; yea, they should be utterly wasted." So if they decide they don't want to pay their tithes or pay tribute, okay, or they don't want to cooperate, hey, the Most High is gonna put them straight to death, man. And he's gonna put it in our hands as well to be able to put these heathens to death, man. All right. It says, "The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious. The sons also of them that have afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel." But that's beautiful, man. It says, "The sons of also of them that have afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee." Okay, who are the sons of them that have afflicted Israel, man? Ultimately, it's these crackers, the Edomites, the so-called white people. In the kingdom, they're gonna bow down, man. It says they're gonna lick the dust of our feet. All right, this is what we supposed to look forward to, man. Hey, and the way the Most High is moving right now, he has Trump up in the office, being the perfect demon that he is, and making the perfect moves towards the end of America as he is. We're getting closer to that kingdom. All right, hey, put on your seatbelts, brother. We on the way, man. And it's getting more and more obvious who the true men of the Lord is. It's gonna get more obvious. Salakia. Let me say that. It's gonna get more and more obvious who the true men of the Lord are. As these times come to a head. But with that being said, man, I will say, if you haven't read this chapter in a while, or if you haven't read it at all, this is a good chapter to read. With that being said, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashim El Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And much love unto you, Akim, man. You true Akim that are hastening unto the day. Shalom.